Don't you know me? Don't you know me? Don't you know me? Lord knows it ain't easy being a 13th prophet.
Don't you know me? Water sudden stare of a stranger. Why you paranoid thinking that your life is in danger? How the hell did a sinner get a hold of a Bible? Well, wait for Gabriel, minister of recital. Said the king to the prince, my one raised girl, I'ma send you back down.
Go and piss off the world.
Don't you know me? Hey, hell, you act like you don't you know me? Piss them off. 17, don't you know me? Hey, your ass like I don't exist. Since I brought you moon, marbles, and boats, I done hated every verse of every song I
Flat
wrote.
out.
And now I bleed from my soul, which thou hast claimed. Every single thing wrote in it is
Written from pain.
So I welcome you to me.
Well, we're going to get started here tonight. We're going to do this Von Global thing. Once again, bless the mic of the gods. We all attribute that to Rakim, Allah. We're going to start off real smooth. We just going to get right off into this. I've been asked a lot of times how come I haven't done a Sunday show. Well, I don't believe in Sundays. I think my imaginary friend is crazy. That's Von Global. But we're going to start off, and we're not going to hesitate to keep things going. We're going to start off with purchase the book, The Dust of Emotions. Now, when you turn to the opening, you will see my name, Clarence Vaughn. I located and found Jesus, in case y'all was looking for him. And when you turn to page 200, I'll tell you what, you can read the whole thing. I located and found Jesus. Now, even though I'm not by any means under the, how can I put this? I am not being sponsored by St. Jude's. However, I do give to them. Why? Because child care in America should not be sanctioned by FDA. We should all be just paying up front to make sure that all our kids do not have cancer or any of the ailments that they do have or that they require to have treatment for. I am a big sponsor of St. Jude's. I've given generously. And I hope that you will, due to the fact that they are a nonprofit organization that takes care of our kids and generations. And, you know, they do things that I subscribe to. I believe that every child should have free health care. That's just me. Again, I'm not popular vote. Okay? I think my imaginary friend is crazy. So when I do give to St. Jude's, I give generously. And hopefully I will be able to buy a wing shortly if I can get the funding that is necessary to keep this going. But I am clairvoyant. That I will attest to. So that dumbass look on your face, that's called hope. And that's all I have. That's all we all have. And what Pac said and his outlaw said is that we going hopeless. And that ain't the way to live. No, it's not. You cannot continue on being hopeless. You have to see something. And through all of this blindside and all of this sleight of hand, as I spoke to you before, we are seeing nothing. I am going out on a daily basis and I see people struggling. And the best I can give them is that dumbass look on your face, which is hope. But we both know that there is no hope. There is nothing that's coming behind this. Why? Because we only exist mentally. The mirror is just physical attributes. That's all they are. And with you all sitting back saying that I am a beautiful individual, you are Kim Kardashian, well, by all means, go ahead, get down wrong. But I promise you, that too will fade. I cannot express how much my disagreement is with television, because all it does is perpetuate hatred, whoremongers, and it gives you the platform to say, if I shake my ass, OnlyFans, if I shake my ass, then everybody will look. Well, yeah, they will. Any straight man will look. But what about those individuals who didn't get to make it to that? Now, I wrote a song called Spirit. It was attributed to Maya Lyons. Now, you all may not know who Maya Lyons is, but I implore you to please Google it. She was a young teenager who was killed by her father. And on a news segment, she only had a 3-minute segment. No, 3-second segment. That's how much murder was going on when I lived in Chicago. It was 3 seconds. They said, and by the way, Maya Lyons, a little girl, Maya Lyons, had been found. She was killed. They never said who. It took a while, but then they came back and said, well, you know what? Folgers Coffee. And it was a 10-minute segment about Folgers Coffee. For some strange reason or another, that did not sit well with me. We are here to educate each other. We are here to give thanks to our ancestors who sat out there and protested, walked Selma. However, we find ourselves in a position where we cannot be who we are due to the fact that the government has said, you all back down. It's a black and white issue. And as Malcolm X said, at what point, when he took his pilgrimage to Mecca, at what point should I be upset because his own dude lied to him? He went to Mecca and found out that there were all types of Muslims. I'm not a Muslim. I'm a black man. And I have deeper cores. GD, well, I am what I am. But again, I'm clairvoyant. So as dumb as it looks, we all need to step aside and let society take its place and say, hey, this is what it is. But you sit there on social media and again, you all fight with each other and you all kill off each other. And then you place it on a video and say, here's what we are. I'm not that individual. I have walked these streets. I'm from Chicago. I have walked these streets from Austin to Holman, from North Avenue to Roosevelt. I've walked these streets. And everyone wants to change. No one wants to end up on a side of a backside of a coffin saying, man, that was my family member. And I tell you this much, when I was walking the streets, I was the best at not being the best. Do you understand what I just said? How profound is that? I was the best at not being the best. Now, again, as I always say, please forgive me for offending any unrighteous scholars. For I am not yours to tame. You will not conform me. I will not be a part of your organization that leads to the detrimental default of my people. I asked you several times to give me back my people. Why didn't you? Out of convenience, it seemed as if you thought that I was some type of individual that you can contain, that you can control. Well, now we have a social media platform. Granted, I'm not part of it. I will never be part of it. But I promise you that I will get back my people. And when I say that, I'm not saying blacks. I'm saying all of my people. Everyone who are willing to conform to some type of society that exists without you all's how can I put this? Without you all's without you all you all have so much hold on us till without you all's interruption, so to speak. Von Global is real. It will take over the world. We will be heard. I promise you that much. Why? Because again, we sit back and we wait for hope. Hope ain't coming. God is in jail. He ain't coming back. I witnessed his own version of what happened when he did come back here. It's written right here. So, with that being said, and I don't want to sound like I'm ranting, but I promise you, if you give me the opportunity, subscribe to the channel, I will bring you back. Our words to grow with today is, the Lord thy God am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Exodus. Keep the strength. Keep growing. 88 fingers. Later.